I'm not quite sure yet. Don't think it's too bad, but I'm not quite sure exactly what it is. So you have to have a scan or check in tomorrow. So like I say, we're not too sure yet. Sorry? Yeah, don't think they're quite sure of that either, actually. So must be on the edge of something, the Achilles and something else. So yeah, I think he felt a bit of a sharp pain going into his heel. So he just thought, probably if it was 5 years ago, he probably would have played on, but you get a bit wiser as you get older. So I thought that was the best thing to do to come off. So as I said, they'll check it tomorrow and hopefully sometime over the weekend, early next week, and we'll go from there.
Do we know how he did it exactly?
Say again?
Do we know how he did it exactly? Was it tackle?
No, I don't know. He just told me he felt it when, I think, might have been when Cook scored the try, and then as he was coming back to halfway, he just, he could really feel it. So, yeah.
How concerned are you about Craig?
Again, as I get older, I try not to worry about things until there's something to worry about. So, hopefully it's not too bad. Without doubt, that's everyone's hoping that. But like I say, it's until we actually find out. There's no. I just can't push someone to say, you need to know exactly what it is now if they don't know. So they're not. Yeah. So like, as I said, we're still not quite sure of what it is, and I suppose the severity of it. Yeah, I wouldn't say half time. I think, when we had 16-6, I think we had a really good opportunity to, take a real stranglehold on the game, and we probably didn't take that opportunity. But I was still reasonably happy with our first half, without a doubt. I thought our defence, we needed to pick up in that area, but certainly our attack, I thought in the first half was good. But the second half, we just didn't give ourselves a chance. We were parked down our 20 for the whole first 20 minutes of the second half. We were basically inside our 20 at the end of the set. So we were under a whole heap of pressure. I thought we did a really good job, actually, not to concede more than the one try in that time. But all that sort of pressure built up, and I don't think we actually played the ball in their 20 until in the second half, until the last set of the half. So that was a disappointing thing for us. We didn't really give ourselves a chance in the second half, and obviously South played really well too. They played a really, really controlled game there, and put a lot of pressure on us, and then we put a bit of pressure on ourselves as well. And like I say, it wasn't the second half that we wanted, but hopefully we can learn from it.
Where did it break down in the second half?
Well, again, we made errors there. We give away penalties. Some of our kicking options at the end of the set were really poor. So, like I say, we were just sort of, we couldn't get down their end. We were just parked at our end, the whole time. And for that, and obviously playing in your own half, for 20 minutes, it's going to suck their energy out of you, So, like I say, I think it was just a build up, and then we didn't really have too much left to give it, in our attack, So, but as I said, I thought, on the credit side, I thought we did a good job just, for them to score the one try in the first 20 minutes of the second half, because, they were down there the whole time.
Craig, how much stock do you put in these performances? Obviously, just the month before the finals, the South are obviously very up for you guys, but how much stock do you put in?
Like any game, I don't. We don't really sort of look at games differently. It's at the end of the day, it's all about our performance. And while they were very, very good tonight, I thought we certainly lacked in a couple of areas of our game that we would like to be doing better at this time of the year. But again, like I say, there's some things in our game tonight we certainly weren't happy with. But there were some positive things as well. I thought our first 20 minutes with the ball was really good. But like I say, the thing is, you can't afford to get too high after good performances. You can't afford to get too low after poor performances. And perhaps during the week, some of some of our guys might have been reading a little bit too much or hearing a little bit too much after the last couple of weeks. But, certainly we're back to reality, this week. And like I say, we'll certainly review it and have a look at what we need to do and, what we didn't do so well and then move on to next week. Yeah, he's. We knew what he's capable of. We all know what he's capable of, and there's a couple of things you need to do to try and restrict, his effectiveness, and we probably did. Well, we certainly didn't do that tonight. He caused us a lot of troubles, made a lot of metres, and then basically finished us off with that try. So he's really hard to handle, but. If you don't handle the other big guys around him, it makes it even extra hard to handle.
Yeah, I thought South were really good. I think Anthony Seibold has done a fantastic job at identifying their strengths and setting up a structure to play for them. They shift the ball a lot, and a result of that makes you defend a little bit wider, and then they use their big men through the middle. It's hard to get numbers into the tackle. They create quick play the balls, and Damien Cook's a beneficiary of that. On the flip side, we would have liked to do things a little bit better with the football, and that just amplified the pressure on us. So they were really good. They're a really good football team. That's why they're sitting at number one. They're consistent, and they're probably missing their best player. So, I learnt that they're a serious football team, and we've got improvement left in us.
You did a reasonable job on their forwards in the first half. We'll see you in the second half. They got a real goal line.
Yeah.
When they get that goal, they seem really hard to stop.
Our game's a snowball game. If you don't attack well, you'll use all your fuel in defence, and that's what we did tonight. And the flip side to it, if you attack well, you'll seem to defend well, and you got energy in defence. When we held the ball and attacked with our structure, I thought we troubled them and made a few inroads and created some chances for us. But then there was a couple of times there, after tries, that we just let all the pressure off. And when we're playing well, we don't do that. Didn't know what was going on. We were actually going for the short kick-off, and next minute Cameron Munster's just kicked it deep, and so I didn't really know what was going on there, and next minute I saw Cam trotting off. So, look, obviously it's not ideal. You don't want to see, your captain sort of limping off with 7 minutes to go in a game, especially at this time of the year. But hopefully it's a bit precautionary. He's with the medical staff now, so we'll wait and see what happens, but hopefully he's right next week.
Do your finals hinge on Cameron's Achilles or injury?
No. Look, this time of the year we've got 4 games to go before finals. I think our focus is getting better from tonight. That'll be our main focus. Trying to eradicate those errors in our game that crept in tonight, and we're hopeful that Cam will be right, and if he's not, someone will jump in and take the spot, and hopefully they can do a great job. But we'll worry about that when we have to.